Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, we are bringing the tractor up to Vermont. We are going to, me and Vinny, right now, we're going up to rent a U-Haul toy trailer. It's a new type of trailer. It's been around for about a year. There's not too many in Connecticut, I found out. So I'm gonna have to go about a couple towns away, grab it, and then we're gonna go over to Pop's house and get the tractor. All right, back again. We picked up the trailer. It was pretty simple. Guy comes out, helps you hook it up and stuff. The only problem is their customer service inside is like, I had this guy that should definitely be not working there. I don't think he was like trying to give attitude or anything. He just was, he was slow or something. He was Eeyore. Anyway, Eeyore screwed it all up, had me charge me like $200 extra, so I had to go wait for this other guy, and then he fixed it all. So now we got this thing. This thing's a lot bigger than I thought. This thing's huge. But let's go over to Pop's house. We'll park it out front, hopefully without blocking everything, and we'll load the tractor and get it ready. We gotta wait for Jen to come home from work. I think she gets home at 1. She might get out a little earlier, and then we'll head on up and hopefully we'll have a good ride. All right. So we're over Pops' house. Pops was supposed to come up, but he can't. He is busy. He got busy. Always obligating himself to do something. So he couldn't come up, but he'll be up soon. But check this toy trailer out. 2-inch ball. It comes with a chain on the front. Not sure if I want to use that. These little spots right here are for 2x4s. That little hole in the center there is where there's more chain, and there's a lot of tie downs. There's a shitload of tie downs. The side ramps are step up so you can actually drive over those. All right, let's go in the back, because we have to drive that out. I bought my own straps 3,333 pounds or something like that, were about $14 if you bought Husky straps. Anything else was like 24 a piece or higher. They have a strap that was like $80. It looks great. I'm not buying an $80 strap. All right,
now is it
there he is.
Those ones with the backhoe, just the front, they were bigger than this thing.
There's the tractor, right? There's Pops.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to get this up on the trailer. One thing I noticed, you see the stabilizers in the back?
Yeah.
Looks like one of them must lose hydraulic in the drops when it's off.
Sure you didn't do it last time you were
I don't think so. I seen another YouTuber saying that happens to them sometimes. All right, folks, so I missed the loading. Hopefully I could record the unloading. This thing went up perfectly, no problems. The only thing is when I was bringing it up, the bucket was hitting the cement behind me, and I didn't notice it. I'm like, why is this not going up on the ramp? And then we figured it out. There's a fly on my hand. Brought the bucket up. You have to have a little bit of a running start, and I got it right up there. Yeah, it looks good. We're also bringing up the vacuum and the wood chipper combo from the doctor, and we have it all strapped down. I believe I even put down the stabilizers just to see. Now, oh, I gotta move Pop's truck back into the driveway, and then head on out. All right, folks, so we're up here. As you can see, the grass needs to be cut, so that's the first thing I have to do, and then I'm gonna try to get everything off the trailer here. Yeah, it was a smooth ride, and the toy trailer here, it's got all the hookups, the hitches, and these Husky 3,333 pounds, that's what it holds. This tractor isn't definitely not over 3,000 pounds. I think the tractor weighs like 1,500 pounds, but with everything on it, it weighs like 2,600 pounds or something. So these straps were $15. I looked at all the straps at Home Depot. I needed to grab some straps, and these were cheapest straps I could find They were like $15 a piece. Seems like a lot, but the ones I thought they had, the cheapest ones, was like $40, and they also held 3,333 pounds, and they looked identical. The only thing is this says Husky on it, and that had some fancy name, and they were green. So I got the yellow ones. They worked great. Truck never moved. I do see, what's this? Let me see. Maybe a little bit of fraying here, but the rest look pretty good. Even these 500-pound Husky ones, that was for the chipper. Looks like they all a little loose. The tires all deflated on that. I did put down the stabilizers. It all looks good. See no issues. Maybe there. But what I did notice last time when I brought up my zero turn, it was on a sharper piece and it actually cut through. It wasn't as thick as nylon this is, but it cut through. When I got here, one of the straps was off. So be careful where you place them because it's sharp. All the driving, it was a 2.5 hour ride, and then I took it slow today. It could slice through if it's on something sharp like that spot right there. It's a little sharp, but it looks like it held up. So let me put you down. I'm gonna start cutting the grass. We'll go from there.
Next morning.
All right. So it is Saturday morning, folks, and I wanted to put some smart sighting on, but the wind is whipping on and off here, and it looks like it's going to rain. So I have to actually move a lot of stuff from the I have to bring over my big generator. I didn't bring my small one, and prep to start hanging sheets of smart siding. And my luck, it's going to start raining on me. So we kind of scrapped that idea, and we're going to try to do other things. But like, check this out. So we've been up for a while. We woke up and we said, let's run to town. And we ran into town. I have my pants on. I put my pants on because it's a little chilly up here. So weird, the weather this year. I ran into town because we didn't plant our garden up here. Now you gotta remember, I would have to say up here is about 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks behind Connecticut, maybe even a month, and weather-wise. So when I got up here, as you could tell, our beds, looks like Jen tilled them actually. We went there and this tent had a whole bunch of different stuff. We didn't think they didn't have normal bell peppers. We wanted to get some bell peppers. We went to Home Depot, what, Jen, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
They were $10 a plant.
They were $10 a plant.
These are $4.
These are $4. So there you have it. And
they're about as big.
Yeah, they're about as big. Pops, he bought his smaller, and his garden is looking absolutely fantastic. They're coming along. They're growing good. But that's in Connecticut.
A few moments later.
Nice.
All right, quick tip, tomato plant or whatever tip. Look at this. Now, what we always recommend, and if you know anything about planting, this will all grow roots. So this is a big plant. So we popped off a couple of the smaller branches. We're going to bury it to about here, and this will all root into the ground. As you can see, it's already well rooted, and we'll start planting. Let's do it, Jen. And I've been playing with the tractor, playing with the digger. I wanted to maybe get a little video on video. My nose is running. Jen's reading her books. So this is what's going on. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood here. It turned into a beautiful day. Still windy, but it's okay. It was raining, and I was sitting here on the porch with Jen, and Jen said, well, you're not going to do the shed, but you get up there, I thought you wanted to play on the tractor. I said, that's a good idea. I still want to take the ATV out a little bit more too. So look at this, Jen's relaxing over here, and she's watching me. I'm keeping her entertained. She's keeping an eye on me, and I'm bringing the tractor on this side now. Just got to be careful. As you can see, if you're a subscriber, you know that I wanted to make this like a driveway. Right now our driveway ends at the beginning of the property, and then we park on the grass. I would like to sometimes, you know, especially just Jen and I, just pull right in right here. That's the bedroom window. I can keep an eye on my truck. My problem is this big giant tree. This is the first tree that ever fell here at Liberty Creek since we owned it. Half of it's still laying right there. I cut up the rest for firewood, but I left that because it gave me a little privacy blocker, especially in the winter. No one could see up this way. Eventually that's going away now. We're gonna thin out the back again because a lot of these trees, as you can see, is over the top of the roof. I don't like that because damn bugs come off the trees and end up getting ants and little critters getting on the roof. I don't know why, but that's what they do. They jump off the damn trees. So this looks like it's been beat the hell out of, and it has. The ants took it down actually, and they howled it out. But the rocks you see here, I'm going to try to move them over there with the tractor. These rocks I've been saving because I want to do things with them. I want to make the rock wall. So this is what I did over here. I dug out the roots on this side. These two little trees are going to go. I have to clean up over there, push that back eventually. But I dug it all out. This tree's been down for like 7 years. So the stump isn't really like resisting too much. But let's see. Maybe I'll record a little bit. I'll have Jen record a little bit of it. Jennifer recorded any, but I've been at it. I've had a lot of fun today and did some work. The stump eventually is going to be coming out, but as you can see, I was able to uproot both of the little maple trees and get it out of here. And I can see it. I can see it already that this will be we'll just pull in here, boom, park the car here, and you're right there. I don't know about winter, but now that I have the tractor, I'll still have the driveway plowed because, you know, I might not get up here for 2 weeks, and then I get up here and I'm not able to plow it myself because there's, you know, 3 feet of ice, a mountain of ice at the end of the driveway. It would just be a lot of work. But eventually, well, I don't think I'll always have someone plow the driveway. Unless I'm up here full time, then yeah. So but it will be so great. If I ever get a snow thrower on it, it'll I can move that snow, because he just goes up to the end of the driveway, and then I have that mountain of snow. So what I'll do when I come up here is maybe take his mountain of snow, push it off to the side, and be able to keep this area, the driveway, clean, just this area, so I could drive in up to the cabin, especially in the snow. That would be so great, instead of walking all the way there. So looks good. I gotta clear the trees out of there now. I was thinking about grabbing a tow strap and throwing it on the RV and pulling it into the woods, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, because the RV's just got like, I need to get a trailer hitch for it, it's got a spot you can put a ball, but there's no ball. So I'll grab one from Pops, or I know this guy's got, he has a couple different ones, just the actual ball. I might have a ball actually. Anyway, you know, I dug up the grass a little bit over there. That was my fault, because I had to buck it down. But I used the shit out of this thing today. I already ran it. I put like 4 hours on it. It was a lot of fun. Jen was on it. We drove all around. I started to try to start my path. You see my path? That's just his trail. It'd be nice to have a nice path. Problem with it here, and it's always been a problem, everything floods, and it was raining, so everything's wet, and because all the runoff that comes off this side comes down, and there's a couple holes here that the previous owners must have dug to prevent it from flooding all over, and they collect water. So what I did is I gave the water a way out, because you know we were getting a lot of mosquitoes, and this part was all flooding still. So I gave it a way out, so it's pretty dry. Still floods a little right in the center if it rains a lot, and it comes down this way, and then the water heads down. But at one point I have somewhere in here there's a pipe. You won't be able to find it now. Over here I started getting stuck, because it's just wet, and it's just a mess, mud, and I was getting stuck. So I was trying to go ahead and I forget what it's called, like grade it. I was trying to grade it, and in the bucket free floats, so it's really nice. It works great. But what I should have done is I should have dropped the blade and just went all the way down, and then reversed it once. But I was trying to work in sections, so every time, you know, I went over this and it came out nice, and then I went a little further and I back bladed it again. That's when about the 4th time I started having problems. But over here, it used to run out over here. I dug this little hole one time when I rented something, and so it comes off of here, comes down. I have a pipe, and then the pipe comes underneath here and comes out right here. But what happened was they started bypassing the pipe. You know how water does what it wants to do, and then it started washing everything out. There was a lot of rock. Now there's a lot of rock exposed. You can see where the water has carved out its own little path. Yeah, now I have all the stumps over here that I'm going to clean out. I'm really excited. That thing's going to be great. Another thing, down at the end, I want to finish digging my trench. I thought about doing it right now, today, but I got a couple other things going on. I wanted to try to get that weed whacker going. I don't know what time it is. It's probably getting late. I want to start a big project, but I definitely want to do that. I put everything in the shed, except for I got to put my splitter in the shed. But I have to wait for I get a better ramp. I can't put the splitter. I got this real shitty makeshift ramp. Can't wait to get the smart siding on. I got to order the roof. I should get us. Yeah, I wanted to double check the measurement before I ordered it, and again, I haven't done that. Let's take a look. All right, it's already filling up. Now this stuff's been under tarps or squeezed in the little shed or the snack shack. So yeah, on the side porch, it's going to be so nice, you know, not having outdoor equipment on the porch or in the snack shack, or I have to pile it up on top of each other like the zero turn and then put the big weed whacker on top of the zero turn. It's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. Snow blower sitting in the middle of the yard in the summertime. So it's coming along. Everything's coming, working out as planned. Eventually I'll have once I get a ramp, the ATV in there. I just need to get next week we're going to hit the smart siding. Vinny's planning to come up. I hope he does. If not, I'll make it happen. I just didn't want to deal with bringing everything out over, and then it rained, and then I have to put everything. Actually, the generator. I'm going to have to run the generator a little bit. I don't know why I was saying that. I used so much energy when I was up here. I've been outside all day. But yeah, I'm like that 70-60%, something like that. You know, I noticed the tractor really has not done any damage besides me doing the damage to the property. So, you know, the grass is not doing anything to the grass. Same thing with my RV. I'm not like doing burnouts. I'm trying to be careful. But over here, right here, where I wasn't digging, but I messed up because I had the bucket down. I tried to move. One thing it is annoying when you have to get off and you have to keep turning the chair around, and the chair don't want to clip in for me. It's a pain in the ass, but I figured it out. This thing looks like shit. Look at the mess I made, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I can see it already. It's going to take me, I don't know, I'm going to have to get in there with the shovel, I think, and figure out what's holding that down, and then get in there with the tractor a little bit more. Maybe once I get it loose, I'll have the truck rip it out or something. I don't know, but it's looking good, looking good. Oh, there she is. That's Jen's baggy sweater. All right, so on to the next. Let me move those trees out of there. See, I uprooted the tree.
I wonder if there's birds in that nest, because there's a lot of poop up there. Did you see any babies?
We got more cookies left. Man, I ate all the cookies. It rained. Our phone just in the nick of time. Water in our garden that we planted today. Our weed whacker's out getting soaked. I needed everything getting wet. I needed my tractor to get oh no! I need my tractor. Oh, it's hail! It's hailing! Look at this! Holy moly! Holy, only in Vermont. I guess my tractor needed to be washed off. I don't have no hose. This will do it. I'm gonna have a smoky cigar. Oh no. Crazy. But this is the end of the day. It's time to wind down a little bit, relax, eat my chocolate chip cookie, have a cigar. Just iced tea today.
Early the next morning.
Well. It's early morning. Because I got to go home early today, so much earlier than I would be outside. I think it just turned like 7 o'clock. It's a little chilly. Oh, I forgot my car keys. I need those. I'm gonna try to hook up the trailer. All right. So I backed up the trailer and I gotta load a couple things in the truck and I'm out of here. It's always a pain when I'm not good with backing up trailers and positioning them, but I guess the bigger ones are easier to see, and that one I didn't really have too much trouble with. So, and that's a big one. So let me load up the rest of the stuff and we'll be out of here. But first I have to eat breakfast. Today's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the good fathers out there. Get out there and do some man shit. So, well, we just made it back to Connecticut not too long ago, and Jen invited her dad over. I think Vinny's here. Let's go see who's in the backyard. Just got a shower. Justice. Oh, look, Vinny's already watching the game.
Hey, happy Father's Day.
There he is. There he is, Pops. What's up?
How you like that tractor?
You
Jennifer drives better.
Jennifer drove better than me, he says. So you've seen it. You've seen it firsthand. You just got done watching the video, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of work got done. There's my son. You never see him because he never helps his dad.
Oh, he's got to throw the shot.
Yeah, he's gotta throw shit everywhere.
Throwing the shots. Throwing the shots. Because everyone's like, I thought you have a son.
Well, that's why I don't hang out with him.
He doesn't hang out with me because I run my mouth. I'm gonna put this in my video too. This is my son. Today's Father's Day. But folks, you see over there, Vinny's sitting over there. I didn't see him yet today. He arrived. He's watching the Yankee game outside. Maybe we'll have a cigar and get something to eat. We'll see you all on the next episode of Liberty Creek. Have a good one. Peace.